Coming up in News in Left, sugar still has a future in Guyana. Parking meter company continues clamping of vehicles, and boys assaulted by residents in Canal Number 1 Polder refute police statement. News in Depth begins now. With tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm Alpha Wharton. Thanks for joining us. First up, there will be no complete closure of sugar in Guyana, says Prime Minister Moses Nakamoto. There is still a place for sugar in Guyana, says Prime Minister Moses Nakamoto. The Prime Minister made the comment yesterday as he was speaking at the 104th death anniversary of the Rose Hall martyrs.
And we have to ensure that Gaisuco does not come out of sugar. It must at least be able to manage a few factories and produce at least 150,000 tons that we could sell on the international market for the best price. We cannot give up the effort to transform the sugar industry, to modernize the sugar industry, and to deal with workers. As the chairman said, the workers must come before profit.
The Prime Minister said he does not see a complete closure of sugar in Guyana, as he told those gathered that in the world today cane sugar estates are closing down rapidly. Recently, Finance Minister Winston Jordan stated that since taking office, government invested over $30 billion to bail out the industry. Under the last administration, the Skeldon Sugar Factory was built, and it continues to fail to meet its expectation. We will return with more news on the other side of this break.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, man, I ain't gonna get locked up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And don't get my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Hi, honey. Your family will love new Abbey butter spread. A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abbey is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abbey is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
A man's beer.
Welcome back. Clamping continues in the city even as government recommends the suspension of the parking meter project.
It appears that Smart City Solutions is still to get an official word from its partner, the Georgetown Main City Council, to suspend the controversial parking meter contract. Some persons are taking no chances, refusing to pay and having their vehicles clamped. Outside of City Hall today, scores of persons once again converged in front of City Hall objecting to the parking meter project. All this took place hours after Cabinet made a recommendation to City Hall to suspend the project and have further consultation and review of the contract.
If the contract doesn't allow for suspension and the government forces them to suspend, well then one party will have to take legal action against the other, right? Which is what is natural in the world of business, you know.
And they signed the contract, which, from my estimation, is not to the benefit of the city. Because if 80% of the takings are going to a company, and then this is a company that has no track record with Guyana, no track record of giving back to Guyana and so forth. So I think it was a very unwise decision to sign a contract like that. Then the third thing is that once people started to come out on the streets, there was a kind of bullish attitude on the part of the city council and some of the councillors. And I think that amounted to disrespect.
Smart City Solutions was getting 80% of the revenue generated from the project, while City Hall was getting a mere 20%. Many believe that the contract was bad for the city, and the prices charged for parking was too steep, and are calling on City Hall to suspend the contract.
Morning.
Hi, honey.
Your family will love new Abbey butter spread.
Thank you, Mommy.
A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abbey is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abbey is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
Nothing compares to the class and beauty of Beeson Windows and Doors, engineered by professionals and built to last longer than the competition. Buy 10 windows and get one 24x16 bathroom window absolutely free. No tricks, no gimmicks, and no hidden fees. Prices starting from $13.5 VAT inclusive. So visit our showroom today at Lot 1228 New Eccles Industrial Site or BPAT's building on Regent Street and save big on UPVC or aluminum windows. To order now, call 622-4197 or 226-1292.
The two young men beaten in Canal Number 1 Pold are refuting statements made by the police.
Vernon Beckles and Damian Gordon, the two men who were beaten by residents of Canal Number 1 Pold, are alleging that a Guyana Defense Force vehicle driven by one of their friends, Ewart Lewis, transported them on the west bank of the Demerara. The men feel that Lewis is now distancing himself from them.
I believe Ewart Lewis is trying to cover up himself because it's a police vehicle, a soldier vehicle he took us over the river with. It had a DFB number plate. A soldier car, yes. So he trying to cover himself because he said he got to go in back to base for 9 o'clock because he was supposed to be out there. So he trying to cover his base.
The police in a release to the media stated that connotations of vigilantism that were published in sections of the media are unsubstantiated based on statements obtained from members of the public. According to the police, after residents confronted the men, Gordon fled and jumped into the nearby canal. Now the men are refuting the statement issued by the police. In fact, both men are denying stealing the car's review mirror. Coupled with that, the police's statement, which made reference to both men being treated and sent away from the hospital, is far from the truth.
Real thing, I am losing real trust in the police body because I get beat.
This is our bail receipt. $5,000. The night after the incident, we spent the entire night in the lockup.
Gordon and Beckles said they want their names to be cleared from the allegations being leveled against them. The incident occurred on Pagwan night, and the men said they were invited to a friend's home on the west bank of the Demerara. Beckles and Gordon are threatening to take legal action against the men who assaulted them, and in their view, they believe that justice will not be served in the matter.
That's a wrap of this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again, same time tomorrow for another edition.